Wood is very precious. We all know that a lot of tropical forest is still burnt or cut. The forest is collecting a lot of CO2. It is holding the soil. It's regulating the water flow in the world. And so one of the main goals to prevent climate change is to keep as much forest as possible. The demand for wood or wood-like products is very high in the world. It's used for construction, it's used for furniture, for paper. So and it's very important to protect the wood resources because of their environmental impact and to go to other fiber resources, as we call it. Siempelkamp is one of the leading press manufacturers in the world, and we managed not only to build presses, but all the surrounding from the wood cutting to the final product. Today we are the leading manufacturer in our field.
As a machinery manufacturing company with more than 130 years of history, it has always been our target to focus all our activities based on demands of our customers. So we are a company which is active all around the world. We have customers in every continent of the world, and the climate change is visible to each and every one of us. Since more than 2 decades, we shifted our research and development activities into the direction of sustainability and sustainable manufacturing. The sustainable alternatives to traditional wood-based panels are actually performing in the same way like traditional wood-based panels are performing. So there's no quality impact on the furniture, on the quality of the flooring that we produce with these raw materials. And for the investor, the total investment into the equipment is also pretty much the same like for a normal process. So we can take the benefit from sustainable raw materials without compromising on the performance of the end product or without increasing the investment demand for our customers. We put a lot of efforts to make waste material from industrial and agricultural processes usable in our industry. And we are very proud that after 20 years, more than 20 years of research and development, we could develop a process to make rice straw available as raw material for the MDF production in order to be able to substitute solid wood as base material for our products. We have the biggest research and development center for the wood-based panels industry here in Krefeld in our headquarters, and this is where most of the ideas for new production processes and new products are born.
The Calplant facility is the first MDF line based on rice straw. About 10 years ago, Jerry Hewland, the owner and founder of Calplant, showed up here in Krefeld and asked Siempelkamp for help to develop a special process to make use out of the rice straw over years. So the main points were a special blender for the rice straw, a special sifter to get rid of the silica. A rice straw is a very good fiber source because we have about 800 million tons a year. It was a big effort on the one side, but a big success on the other side to make use out of this material. We are the main deliverer now for the Calplant line, and because the world is looking at that project, we are happy to say that we could sell a second line to Egypt last year in November. The collaboration with universities and other organizations is very important because we have limited resources and limited personnel. We are working with 5-6 specialized universities in Germany. We have universities in the US, in Switzerland, in all Central Europe. We are working with the main universities on the technical base, on the technological base. Forestry is typically done together with universities and other institutes. We are the technology leader in our world of wood-based panel industries, and I think we made a big step forward. We see a big chance to use that system now worldwide, and especially in countries with a high population and low resources like India, China, Vietnam and so on. And this is part of what we are doing and what we want to do, not only making business, but make sustainable business and help the world out, feed people, give people resources to live and make use out of what they locally have.
I believe that in the near future, products and processes which are based on older technologies will not be accepted anymore by the consumers, since everyone is trying to make a contribution to a more sustainable living environment around the world. Our ethos has always been, and our strategy will remain, to drive the industry into a sustainable direction. And we will do this with a very strong focus on research and development of our processes and process technologies. Our target is to keep our position as the climate leader and to pay contribution to our social responsibility as a family-owned company.
Sustainability is part of our mission. We have all kids and want to think for the next generation as well. It is very important to save the world, to reduce carbon dioxide, and you could take this as an important step in the right direction as well.